Let's talk about how it feels to be back, man. It's got to be nice.
Oh, man, it feels great. You know, it feels right for me. You know, it's been a long time coming. And just to get my foot in the door here under Coach Jones and his staff, it's been awesome. You know, I've been blown away by Coach Jones and his staff and how just effective he is, how dynamic his approach is, his vision, his intensity, you know, all of those different things, his plan for the University of Tennessee moving forward, you know, ultimate players coach. Just so impressed each and every day with what I've seen so far out of him, out of his staff, and it's going to be a fun ride. I'm looking forward to learning all I can.
How much did you miss college football being out of it for a while?
Oh, it was rough. I mean, you know, being on the radio every day, you know, and especially hearing the way things have been going over the last couple of years, and the calls and the negativity and everything that you had to talk about on a day-to-day basis is not what I envisioned when I actually went into radio. And this being my alma mater, you know, those things really hurt you as a former player. And former players, we always talk about that. You want to see it get back to prominence. But I think that, you know, we're just all excited. You know, what Coach Jones has been able to do in reaching out to the former players, those guys are all excited about Coach Jones. He's been doing everything that he's had to, but he hadn't did it because he had to. He does it because I think that's the type of guy he is. I know that's the type of guy he is. He wants to establish those relationships. And when I say his passion is great, his vision is great, it's just that. And I think the coaches echo his sentiment and what he's trying to do. And I think these players, they're fired up about it. And you can see it in their eyes when they come into that meeting room. Hey, they want to win. And, you know, the biggest thing the last couple of years has been, you know, the ability to trust. And I think it showed out on the football field. But, you know, his approach to the things and things that he's is bringing to the program, and not just on the football field, but off the field, and building these football players and the young men and student athletes. I think these guys, you know, will see the light at the end of the tunnel. But like I said, it's not going to be an overnight fix with anything. You know, it's a process. You know, I keep referring back to that house, and I know even if it's an apartment, if you have a house or apartment, you know, they just didn't throw the roof on and you moved in. You know, it was a process and steps that they had to go through. But I think so far so good with that foundation being laid.
Terry, I know you guys had your first team meeting the other night. Sounded like you got a pretty warm reception from the players. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, it was pretty cool, man. You know, I know some of these guys previously from having a mic in my hand as well and interviewing them, but you know, Coach Jones put it out there. You know, he wants these guys to know when, you know, former players come around. You don't have to be a first round, second round pick. You know, hey, if you put on that orange and you went out every day and you worked at it, you're part of this program, and he wants to recognize that. But it was pretty cool to get, you know, just being back in that meeting room and having these young guys, you know, kind of acknowledge me in that way. I look forward to working with them and, you know, just giving back all that I have on and off the field, life lessons I've learned over the years throughout my professional and college career as well.